It was a new moon night, and Eliana's car headlights seemed useless against the blackness. After a long night at the office, she just wanted to get home. Driving along a deserted stretch of road, she had the sudden, sick feeling someone was following her. She glanced in the rear view. Empty. "I must be imagining it," she told herself. Then, without warning, a woman stepped out and stood directly in front of the car. Eliana slammed on the brakes and screamed. "Are you insane? Move!" she shouted. The woman wore a long black dress and a strange, quiet expression. Her hair hung loose and wild. She spoke softly. "I didn't come to die. You came to save me." Eliana's voice trembled. "What do you mean? Who are you?" The woman pressed a chilled hand to the car window. Her fingers were so cold Eliana's skin crawled. "Something very bad was going to happen to you. To save you and your family, I had to stop it," she said. "Stop it from what? How do you know anything about me?" Eliana asked, backing away. "Leave me alone!" "If I leave, you won't see tomorrow morning. Think of your fate. It will be the same as the others." Fear and curiosity battled inside Eliana. Against her better judgment, she opened the door. The woman slid into the passenger seat and said nothing as Eliana started the car. "Just get me home," Eliana demanded. "If this is some kind of joke—" "You won't be safe at your house if you don't listen," the woman interrupted. After a few miles of tense silence, the woman suddenly said, "Stop here." Eliana's hands shook as she pulled over. "What now?" "Look under that tree," the woman said. Eliana squinted into the dark. There was nothing. "You're kidding me," she snapped. "He's watching you. His eyes are ready to grab your soul. If you go on, you will die." The woman's voice was steady as a command. Terrified, Eliana switched off her headlights. Silence swallowed the road. A distant grinding clatter rose, like a heavy stone scraping across pavement. "Turn on the lights," the woman told her. When she did, a massive boulder lay in the middle of the lane, where there hadn't been one a moment before. Eliana gasped. "When did that?" "He laid a trap. I saved you," the woman said calmly. The car finally reached the highway. The woman said, "Let me out here." "You can't just be wandering around out here. Where would you go?" "You'll know tomorrow. I will come to your house." Eliana drove home shaken and told her husband, Ryan, everything. Ryan blamed fatigue. "You are exhausted," he said. "Get some sleep." The next night, there was a soft knock at the door. Eliana opened it. The same woman stood there. "You came," Eliana whispered. "There's something in your house that is bent on destroying your family," the woman said. "I must do a cleansing." She began a strange ritual, lighting a candle, chanting in a voice that barely rose above a hum. The air in the house cooled. The candle flame trembled as if buffeted by an invisible wind. Then Eliana's mother entered the room. Her eyes were glassy and strange. Her face had gone hard and unfamiliar. A voice that was not fully her own came from her mouth. "You have disturbed my sleep. Now I will finish what I started." The woman, Eliana's mother, said in a low, guttural tone. Eliana stumbled back. "Mom, what are you talking about?" The woman performing the ritual stepped forward. "This is not your mother," she said quietly. "She is possessed." The voice from Eliana's mother grew cruel. "You took my life," it hissed. 20 years ago, you killed me to save your name. You made it look like a suicide. Now, I will take yours." Eliana's world tilted. "Mom, is that true?" she asked, her voice barely more than breath. Under the force of whatever now controlled her mother admitted it. "I killed her. She was getting close to my husband. I saved our family." The spirit laughed, a sound like dry leaves. "She has no remorse, so her family will never live in peace." The woman intensified the ritual. Her chants rose. The air tightened. Eliana's mother convulsed. Her eyes rolled back, and a sound like a broken thing escaped her throat. Blood seeped from her mouth. Blue bruises bloomed on her wrists and ankles, as if invisible hands had clutched her. "I've suffered," the spirit said through her. "Now you will suffer." Eliana sobbed, begging for mercy. The woman performing the ritual stooped, scooped water from the tiny basin warming on the candle's edge, and sprinkled it on Eliana's mother while murmuring faster, older words. The spirit shrieked in pain. For a moment, it seemed the chanting held it at bay. Then, with a violent throw, the thing that controlled her mother lifted her and slammed her to the floor. Her body went limp, then still. A terrible, final scream cut the air. Silence crashed afterward, heavy and full. Eliana's father stood with his back against the wall, breathing fast, eyes blank. The woman looked at Eliana with pity that had no warmth. "She's not gone. That soul will return to finish its revenge. You must be careful." Eliana crumpled beside her mother's body, grief and guilt flooding her. The house felt hollowed out, as if some part of its safety had been ripped away. The spirit's revenge had been carried out, but before it left, it had planted a terror that would haunt them all. Outside the window, the road remained dark. Somewhere, in the silence, something watched and waited. Would the family ever find peace again? Or had the evening only been the beginning?